What's up, guys? Old Ed Mike here. Welcome to my reaction and review for Architects Curse. Let's go. So let's start off with the big asterisk. Some context before we listen to this, as I have not really seen any other reaction channels mention this, which I completely understand because, you know, as some probably Architects fans will come in these comments and tell you I am a nobody, so I'm going to be a little bit more blunt than others. I'm sure other channels probably don't want to piss off a lot of fans, so I don't care as much, especially as someone who tries to stay, you know, somewhat active in hardcore communities. If you have a platform for these types of things, I think you should say something. So Architects has been getting in trouble a little bit lately. Adam, the guitarist, had been following and retweeting some transphobic stuff, and then when, you know, called out about it, said it was he fat fingered it, basically. Since deleted that post as well, and then that was it. They haven't really addressed it in any other way except one tiny clip at one of their concerts. Sam was like, "Oh, no one in this band hates anyone. Next song," and that's it. They haven't made any kind of post or anything, you know. And I think when you are a band that is that, you know, I would say politically charged and arguably inclusive and everything, I think you have a place. You should be able to, you should say something, you know, about it. But instead, they are now blocking anyone who questions them about it, which is, you know, pretty wild. And so if you go to their comments on Twitter, you know, there's tons of people who are like actively being transphobic in the comments, you know. Are they getting blocked too? I don't know. If they are, they aren't saying anything, but it's highly suspect. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Architects is doing. And now they're putting out this song, so we're gonna check it out and see how it goes. So let's listen to Curse. Can I get some lyrics in here? So far a little bit heavier. Very catchy kind of chorus. Very fuzzy guitar, modern metalcore. Pull it out of my throat. Pretty, you know, run-of-the-mill kind of chorus. Not anything special. Oh, the lyrics say breakdown. I guess, yeah, not really I guess it's kind of a breakdown. He did some lows. That was cool. Ooh, third chorus, huh? What a surprise. typical progressive metalcore, a little speed up. Okay, so objectively, you know, again, without mentioning feelings towards the band, the song was pretty alright, pretty decent compared to that whole entire last album or two, I can't even remember, that have been very, you know, fell very flat. This one is, you know, they lean a little bit more towards, you know, some of their older stuff at parts, of course. Then you have the Jordan Fish chorus. In my opinion, the chorus is, you know, fairly bland. Lyrics aren't anything special either. And then, of course, they bring it back for the third chorus, which is they don't really change up anything about it. So it's just, you know, repetition to pad out the length of the song. So objectively, cut out that third chorus, and after probably the heavier part, maybe have like a little bit of the chorus, maybe just like a partial chorus, or like that last part when he said heaven came with a curse, add that in on top of it, make it like a 2.5 minute song. Probably would have been a lot better in my opinion. But when, you know, without that, you know, it's still objectively better than some of the other stuff they've been putting out lately, so that's cool, I guess. I think the guitars also kind of fall a little flat. It's just doing the, you know, modern metalcore kind of fuzzy down in the mix that I don't really like a lot, you know. I think Era does it better. It has a lot of the catchiness of modern metalcore, but you know, it's still very guitar focused, and this is not. It's mostly, you know, I'd say it panders a little bit to Sam, but outside of that, you know, rating wise, I would give that song maybe like a 6. Maybe a 7. I'll give it a 7, you know, objectively, again. But again, you know, I'm going to take the chance to say something. I think the band is making a pretty big mistake, pandering to a lot of the people that don't care about other people's feelings, you know. Yeah, sure, I don't really care a lot about other people's feelings, too. I care mostly about my life. That's how most people probably are. But when you actively go out of your way to, you know, not give a shit, I think it's a big deal. And coming from a band, you know, where Tom had previously wrote majority, I don't know if it's more or less, but I know he wrote a good bit of their lyrics and everything, and did a lot of the songwriting. Tom's lyrics were very uplifting, inclusive, positive, and to see them kind of, you know, whatever, you know, again, block people that are trying to be, you know, support trans people, basically, you know, and see them block those people for asking, literally just asking for some kind of statement or something, I think is fucking weird. And it's crazy that a lot of people outside of Twitter aren't talking about it. Yes, Twitter is, you know, it's Twitter, so, you know, a lot of people don't care. But when you, like Tom, someone who worked very much with, you know, hardcore bands and stuff, stick to your guns and things like that, who are actively against that kind of negative shit, and this band is, you know, avoiding that. I think you kind of shit on Tom's legacy, in my opinion. You know, and this is coming from someone who, you know, when I saw some people brought up Tom, you know, when they just started writing shitty music, they were like, oh, you know, Tom would be sad. I think that's fucked up. That's fucked up to say about your music and stuff, but specifically about this kind of thing, and the politically charged nature of these issues and stuff that Tom seemed to be more vocal about. Yeah, I don't know how the band just sits there and just like can't just say something. Like, just, I think it's ridiculous. So as of right now, it's, you know, until they say something, like, just say anything until they say something. For me, it's fuck Architects. I think they're kind of ruining Tom's legacy, as much as it might hurt y'all to hear it. I'm sorry. So with that said, let me know your thoughts about the song down below. Let me know your thoughts about the problems down below. I'm sure there's going to be tons of very fun comments down there. Don't forget to check out our album review streams that we do on weekends, usually Friday or Sunday. I'll usually post on Instagram or Discord about that. Other than that, that's about it. Old Ed Mike signing off, reminding you, never too old for this.